Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. And if you know me at all, you know that I love scoop and drags more than almost anything. So I have a 14 by 14 inch canvas that I have added a layer of, whoops, I almost dumped my paint bottle over, Sherwin Williams white latex satin finish paint on. And I'm going to tip the puddle in the center out toward the edges. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. I think I have enough paint. I hope I'm right. I have a bubble. I can usually fill in my gaps. My plan today is to use mainly Prizm Pour Indian Spice and Quinacridone Nickle Gold from Golden. But I also have, you know, Saffron Prizm Pour handy and standing by, along with my Sour Lemon Usual, which has got some orange crush in it. So it's a really pretty light, bright orange. So I have something in my paint. I'm not sure what. That's got to go. I think those are just bubbles. And I think everything else is going to work itself out, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to wipe off the rest of my paint. Throw my spatula into the bucket. That's the Indian Spice, which I'd really like to have a whole lot of. So that's why I did that. And like I said, it's a Prizm Pour. Pretty sure I said that. This is the Quinacridone Nickle Gold. And I think I could probably just swipe that. But I'm also interested in adding a little bit of orange crush, because I can. That's a Prizm Pour. And because I'm doing that, I'm going to add some saffron too. Get those out of here. Here's the Sour Lemon. I have a Vivid Intense, which is a pretty new color, in yellow orange, and I think this would be really nice too. So I guess I'll be doing my experiment some other time with just the Quinacridone Nickle Gold. This is Pink Carnation. A hefty dose of it. Now I'm going to grab my spatula and some black Australian Floetrol in black Amsterdam black paint, and I think I'm going to do the white as well. So I'm going to do a half and half. Is that weird? Let's do half black, half white, which actually has better viscosity than it's had for a while. Put the white over the black and the black over the white. Don't ask me why, just to be different, I guess. And I like black and white cells, so wherever I start, it'll be fine. I say that now. I'm going to start over here. And bring my tool over to anywhere that it looks like I could use to add the smoothing effects of scraping of a spatula. Throw that in the bucket. Boy, that pink carnation really came up a lot. Pop that bubble. I got quite a bit of white, which I'm not unhappy about. It looks like a wave. So, scoop and drag. I didn't get a lot over here, but breaking the surface tension is probably not a bad thing. And I really don't, like I said, I don't mind the white. I'm going to use the black as much as possible also. Did not get the amount of orange I was expecting, but I'm also not done yet. That's a huge bubble just popped up. Kind of glad I used the colors I used now. Hoping my head isn't completely blocking things. Even if I scrape down to canvas, I go back again and I cover it up. No idea what this is going to look like. I'm just completely clueless. It seems to have a nice light viscosity today, which is a little unusual. Could be because it's Florida and it's getting warmer, maybe. I forget sometimes that I can move colors from one place to another, like there. I'll go back and do something with my mouse tail that is a faux pas for me, but is loved by many, or at least Winterstrom. She likes her spatters. Not much on that. Not yet anyway. Things change. Tastes change. That's a bubble. You've got to pull up to break the seal a lot of times. And when I start to spin out, that's the point in time that I expect to start to see the colors that are hidden in the Quinacridone Nickel Laser Gold emerge. I'm going to steal some of that, put it right in here. That was a cool mark. Have to remember to do that again. Back push and pull out. I like the black. I really wouldn't have minded having a little more. And there's some cool cells in there. I'm thinking I want to, I want to change that big area. And I want to remember that I like to add spirals. You'd think that would be dangerous, but really it doesn't seem dangerous to me anymore now that I've done it so many times. Pull up, break the seal. Pull up, break the seal. Gold isn't doing exactly what I was hoping for, but maybe it will when I spin it out. I want that black. I'm very close to even putting some black in there. That'll help right now. I know that'll help. So let's just scrape off my palette knife. pop that bubble. Come on. I use a studio rag. I'm wiping my palette knife off so that I don't have to worry about the paint drying on there. It's a little more effort than I was imagining. So I don't know why I'm concerned, because usually you can't tell what's going to happen until you do it. I'm going to pop as many bubbles as possible. Put a few spirals in here and there. Even small ones turn out to be good, like that one. I never remember to do the flower petal shapes, and I want to. I've got a lot of paint in my center. When there's big chunky shapes, sometimes they're good and sometimes it's nice to break them up. I guess it's the luck of the draw. I can feel my head running into things. I'm going to spiral that out and then I'm going to spin. There's a lot going on in there. Not as happy with that yellow color as I thought I was going to be either. But I can't judge too quickly because you never really know what's going to happen until you start to spin. And I'm going to grab my barrier. And if I need to change something, we'll change it after. Ready? Let's go. One of these times it might be that I just decide to add a whole new color like purple and swipe over the whole thing and start over. Depends on how much time I have left. I've only got a few minutes. That is not making me as happy as I was hoping it would. And I left my palette knife that I swiped with in the bucket. But I suppose I could use another one if I wanted to. Alright, well that's not doing anything for me that I'm in love with. And I think I'm going to do something about it. And that's going to be with either the Jasmine or the Saffron. And I wanted this thing to be mostly orange. So let's give it a try. Even if I fail, I'm willing to try. And I said I like the black, so if I use a whole lot of it, you'll understand why. And I suppose I could have put some in. And I've never done this before. What do I like? Anything? I don't want to continue. I like the black, very much. I might continue. I have a smaller palette knife. I lost a whole lot of stuff in translation up there. I don't think I want to do anything up there. But I do have a smaller acetate tool. And I like that so much. So, smaller acetate tool it is. And I'm thinking the white and the black this time. And do I want it to be the saffron again, or do I want it to be my jasmine? I'm going to use the jasmine. And just for grins, a little bit of the iridescent, the pearlescent violet BoomGel. Whoops. I don't think that's going to actually bother me. I could definitely take advantage of the fact that I have a curvy tool, or a tool that will apply curves, but I really like that. I'm going to throw that in the bucket because it's kind of done. I didn't get exactly what I was hoping for, but I don't hate what I've got, and I do need to spin again, so I will do that right now while I still have time to do so. I'm looking at all this orange down here and I'm kind of liking it and thinking, why would I not want to put some of that right back in there? All right, enough indulgence. I might lose that orange entirely. Let's spin again. And go back the other way. I'm very painty. And I'm really appreciative of the big black additional mark I added. I'm liking that a lot. That's dramatic and very cool. I like it. I like it this way and the other way, the upside and downside. So please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. When you leave me a comment to help me out, I'm going to rinse my fingers off really quickly so I can pick up my phone and shimmer that at you. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the design too. Gotta do what you gotta do once in a while. Changing horses in midstream is okay if you can do that. Do it. So, what am I not telling you? On my Amazon link, you're gonna find pixels.com, Find in America. Excuse me. On my link tree, you're gonna find pixels.com, Find in America. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Arts, Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group. I am loving the fact that that purple came out just down here. I'm really beginning to love having zones of color. I don't know how else to explain it. I like the fact that there's a lot more saffron over here and purple over there. Anyway, whatever I've forgotten is I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My email address is easpbgallery, and the word gallery spelled at gmail.com. I do sell my artwork. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. Thank you for your donations through PayPal. You keep me painting and bringing tutorials to everyone, those of you who are kind and generous, and I appreciate you very much. And those of you who are kind and generous and join the membership have access to over 110 videos in the members only library. I'm in love with this. This is awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice like that. Probably jumped somebody. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. I have playlists of 100 and in topic and genre. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you'd like to see something reproduced, I have a bunch of places to do that, merchandise and reproductions. Anyway, you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. My paint pouring recipe is under the video. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. I'm happy to help if I can. I love you guys. You inspire me often. And check my community board for tomorrow's video. It should be there if I'm organized. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.